Miss L. Dawson. Let's talk to a undefeated fighter, 7-0 under the PFL banner, 12-0. Got a first-round knockout past Thursday, and for the PFL, she's been on the show before. She's friends with Miss L. Dawson, so she's friends here with Fight Bananas. Let's welcome her back, Dakota Ditcheva, to the show.
Hello, guys.
Hey, congrats.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What a freaking performance. Absolutely. Like,
Dakota, you're the best, dude. We're all massive fans of you. Maddie was hosting the first hour. Her husband, Ross Levine, is the karate combat middleweight champion. He just retired. They both wanted to let you know they are massive fans of you. They just love your kickboxing and your striking skills. So we're massive fans, Dakota.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good to see you back in Florida. Are you happy that you didn't have to fly across the pond this time? It was all here at home.
I am definitely happy that I'm just straight back here. I feel like this is home now. Like I said to my mum in fight week, I feel like really settled here. Like I can't wait to get back to my apartment all the time, which is a good thing. It's how I wanted to feel here. So I'm happy.
Hey, no, we love that. We love having you here.
Thank you.
Before we go, I do want to rewind for a second, but I do want to come first is Dean Toole says come box for Game Bread Boxing. Dean, all right. Can we talk to Dakota for a second, Dean? She's about to be the PFL 2-time world champion, about to be a multi-millionaire. All right, relax, Dean. We do know your next fight's going to be in Nashville, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Nashville. I just want to give you a heads up. We will be there in the building. We are pumped. Fight Bananas, myself, we will be there. We cannot wait. Hell, if you want to come, you can come.
Yeah.
If you want,
I'll be there.
Okay, there you go. We will both be there in the building then. There you go. We are so pumped. It's insane. Do you like how you already know like how the final four are? You're the number one seed. You already have your matchup, and you got Santos and Liz underneath. You like how you already see what's in front of you?
Yeah, no, I mean, to me, it doesn't make a difference because whoever they give me, I'm going to get in and fight. So to me, I wasn't really bothered. But yeah, it's good to know who you're kind of facing next. And I'm actually excited for the other fight as well. I think it's a really good matchup for Liz and Talia too. And yeah, I'm just excited to see who finally makes it to the final.
I love that.
It's gonna be a good time. I want to talk on you were on Ariel's show this week, and you talked about like people just constantly saying you haven't been tested. Obviously, you had a very seasoned kickboxing opponent in your last fight, and she was quite skilled on the feet. Like, and you still got it done. Do you feel like no matter who you beat, it's going to be the same story, or do you feel like there's a name that people want to see you finish, and then that'll be the end of it?
No, I think honestly it'll just always be like that. Everyone will just be like, oh, she's not fought this person yet though. She's not fought that person yet. And I suppose I feel bad for the people that I fight against because like obviously Chelsea's like trying to make her own, career out of the sport. She's a serious fighter and people were just basically saying she was a can and like, she's like a nobody and really like it's disrespecting her because she is a good fighter. She's obviously a world champion in Thai boxing as well. But I think I don't know what else I have to do. Like I saw Vasquez in the tournament. She fought the girl that I had in the first round, and she didn't stop her in the first round. She went to the second. Right. So it's like I'm still like proving that I'm up there and showing the same skill level as the guys that people respect. So I don't know why I don't get that level as well, but that's fine with me. Like I'm just gonna keep going, stay quiet, and just do my thing in the cage.
Well, Dakota, you get it here with Fight Bananas. We love you. We appreciate you. We got nothing but praise. We are Dakota people here at Fight Bananas. My kind of question for you is, the body shot. The body shot was absolutely dynamic. That was the one to put it away. For me, for you, is it more satisfying to kind of get that body shot? Does it matter to you? Is it ever a head kick or a knockout to the face? Or when you do get that body shot, it's like, oh, that was it. That felt good. Did you know that it was over? And is it satisfying to end a fight on a kind of a body shot? Oh no! My question was so good it froze.
See if we can get her back. Bring her back up. Oh no! it was satisfying for me to watch, in case you were wondering, Dave.
It was so good too. Like you could just tell, like she like aimed. It was like doom right to the body.
Perfectly placed, and her body work has been phenomenal across the board. So it's always great to see it. Maybe we'll see if she can hop back on, and we'll get her back in.
Dakota back on.
Well, Keelan's question: become the Michael Bisping of women's UK MMA. Dude, she just said it. She's a Florida girl now.
Yeah.
She's a Florida girl.
This side of the pond.
Not even UK anymore.
Oh, I forgot to tell you this. I'm going to Nashville for the PFL.
Yeah, me too. No way.
Okay.
Crazy story. What's the date? Let me put that in my calendar while we're here. Let's plan a trip.
All right, dude. Look at this. We're live on air and we're planning a trip.
This is the ultimate behind the scenes, guys. This is our business meeting.
August 2nd is the date itself. Her fight is August 2nd.
PFL Hollywood is
July 31st.
PFL Nashville.
All right, let's see.
Sorry, wait. What about July 31st? You said August 2nd is the show, right?
Yeah, August 2nd is the fight itself. Media day is July 31st.
Okay, so that's in my calendar now. So yeah, so I might be gone every single weekend in July.
Look at
I might be gone every single week in July.
You are world famous, Elle Dawson, guys. The boss of Fight Bananas.
Now everybody's gonna know.
Dawson wants to go. Keelan wants to go.
Vacation in August.
Dean Toole's like, come box for damn
like a Fight Bananas reunion. Oh, I think we got her back.
Let's see.
Maybe. Come on. Keelan said, I think I'm free. All right, everybody's taking a vacation in Nashville in August. That's the consensus.
Chris goes, I want to go. Everyone wants to go. Fight Bananas. It was going to be me, and now we're going to go 6 deep. We see Dakota popped in, but it's dark.
Blank. Oh no. I'll text her.
Dude, she's the best. She really is the best.
She's such a sweet person too. Very humble, very very hardworking.
Dude, we're gonna have oh, here she comes. She's coming. There we go. Dakota!
Sorry, we both hit the button at the same time.
Guys, I think my phone just overheated. It's that warm in Florida.
Oh no! It is really hot out. It is so hot.
It's so hot.
I'm back. Sorry, guys.
No worries at all. No worries at all. I don't know if you heard the question. The question was, how satisfying was it to land that body shot to end the fight? Is that kind of one of the most satisfying ways to end a fight for you?
I think so. I mean, not as satisfying as a knockout clean for me, for sure.
Okay.
But it does make me feel good. Yeah. It's a shot like I drill all the time in the gym, and it's like a shot that I finished a fight last year with the same shot. So my fight before. So it's like it's just nice to be able to switch things up. I feel like I've had stoppages in different ways, and that's like a really successful one for me. So it's definitely one I'm quite proud of. Yeah.
You feel like more precision is required for you to like get that really clean body shot, or for you to get a really clean walk-off KO?
Probably a little bit of both, to be honest. I think like if you watch my fights from maybe say 2 years ago, my fight IQ and like the shots I was choosing probably wasn't as clean as what I've got now. And I think that's just because like I slow a lot of things down and like I'm more precise. So I think the body shot is definitely something you have to see. Like, it's not always open. So I feel like it's just as it's a shot that I have to think about just as much as I would for a KO or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. So how the playoffs are set up, you're the 1 seed. We know the 4 seed. And we already mentioned kind of the 2 and the 3 is Liz Carmouche and Santos. And we already talked about, God willing, win this one, we'll be in the championship. And all I've been hearing over the last last week since the last fight is like, hey, wow, we can't wait for Dakota to be in the finals against a good grappler, a good wrestler. If it's Liz or Santos, oh, she's got to finally fight a good wrestler, good grappler. And I'm sorry, we are very pro Dakota here. I'm sorry we're going to make you blush so much, but we are. I'm sick of hearing that. Like, I want to reverse it. Santos or Liz Carmouche has to fight a striker. They got to fight Dakota. The fight does start standing up. Are you tired of hearing that, or have you heard that as much as we have at Fight Bananas? Like, they keep on saying you got to grapple. They have to strike with you first, Dakota. Am I right or wrong on this?
Yeah, that is literally what I say as well. Like, every fight stays stood up. And as well, like, why is no one talking about how scared they should be of my striking rather than me scared of their groundwork? But I mean, to me, it's fine because I take every fight serious and I know the level of their grappling. So if they want to, I speak about their grappling like everybody else does. So, you know, for me, I never underestimate anything. And I just kind of base my fight off the fact that, like, there's going to be a good grappler. They're going to try and take me down. So that's fine. Like, that's kind of what makes me perform good on the night. So if they don't want to think the same of my striking, that's fine. They'll get a shock.
100%. Yeah. And obviously you have a great grappler in Jenna Bishop as well. I don't think she has the wrestling that Liz Carmouche has, but she certainly has great jiu-jitsu. What did you see in her fight that you feel like you need to be careful of, or specifically that you think you can possibly exploit?
Yeah, her grappling level is definitely, you know, top notch. Like, I've heard about her just in the jiu-jitsu competitions, like, fighting aside. So I know that that's kind of going to be the area that she tries to go to for sure. But I was quite impressed with the fact that she still caught Talia with a lot of stand-up shots, a lot of striking. So I only really caught little bits because I was warming up. But from what I saw, you know, she was game. She was going forward on the front foot. So I know that she is going to come and still try and strike, but I need to watch it all properly. But yeah, I mean, as long as I get in there thinking the same thing every time, that, you know, they can strike, they can wrestle, and they can grapple, I'll be prepared for everything, I think.
Love it.
Of course,
love it.
yeah.
I got one or two more for you. I know probably Elle has another one for you too, Dakota. We really do appreciate your time here. I know I saw a lot on your media week for the PFL, and like I said, we are very, very excited to see you out there in Nashville and to talk to you and meet you in person. They kept on talking about you and being kind of a little bit of the face of especially the females and the female flyweight division, and maybe even honestly as the PFL as a whole. We don't know what's going to happen with Francis. We don't know what's going to happen with Jake Paul. Kayla Harrison has moved on to the UFC. You know, you are becoming a big, big star for the PFL. And I know it sounds like you want that to a certain extent, but you want to fight. You want to be a fighter. You're a fighter. You sometimes shy away from some media stuff. You just want to kind of get in there, do your job, and get out. But if you just keep on winning fights, of course, more media stuff will happen for you. Are you okay with that? Do you accept that will happen to you in your career? You keep on winning fights, you're going to be an undefeated sensation like you are, that the media type will keep on going forward for you.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, but it's not something that I would change it if I could.
Okay, so you would be like,
I kind of, yeah, I would let go of a lot of the media if I didn't have to do it, but I'll totally accept that it comes with kind of with the sport and everything, you know. Like, I was co-main event this time, so I had a lot more media duties than normal. And I mean, if you want to be co-main event, you have to accept that, right? And a lot of fighters dream of being in positions that I am, so I have to be really grateful that they're even giving me them opportunities. But I always say this, I don't know whether people believe me, but it's never been a dream of mine to be famous or to be like, you know, all over the media and things like that. I just wanted to be a fighter. Like, that's literally it. Make money, set my family for life, and just be a good fighter, or the number one, should I say. So the media and stuff like that still doesn't appeal to me, even Instagram, things like that. I'm quite good on socials. I keep up with my accounts and things, but it's not something that I enjoy. It's just something that I'm getting used to over time. And I do moan a lot in the background, like, very quietly, sometimes to myself as well, like, oh, I don't want to do this media, I don't want to do that. But I enjoy it when I do it, and I like to, you know, I think people enjoy, like, watching me and my family in fight week because we're quite bubbly, and I think that's why they tend to push me a lot as well, is because I'm, like, quite happy during fight week, whereas a lot of people are cutting weight and really, like, moody and sad. So they tend to use me a lot. So yeah, I mean, it's an entertainment sport, right? So I have to be able to show a personality as well as fighting, and I totally understand that.
speaking on your family, obviously, like we talked last time you were on the show about how close you are. Your mom's obviously a kickboxing career. She was very successful in the sport, and your brother Cody has been in your corner. Has he been in your corner every single fight since you started? Is that a new arrangement? Like, obviously, he's been. I've seen him on Instagram. He wants to be a coach. He's holding pads for lots of guys. How did he get into your corner?
Yeah, Cody's always been in my coach. So my mum and my brother kind of were there for my whole Thai boxing career. They were my only coaches, as well as the other ones at my English gym. And then when I moved over to MMA, I still had my brother in my corner for that, even though my MMA coaches then stepped in. So that's kind of like the one piece that I hold. Even my mum, she's still very involved, but my brother being there all the time is the one piece that I keep the same and have like throughout every step of the way. And yeah, he comes over to do some of my camps still. This time he came over for like the last 3 weeks to work with me at ATT. And yeah, it just fits in really well. Like I still keep that piece of home, that bit of, I think it's more of a mental thing as well, like having the same support and the same person right from the beginning, kind of merging with my new team has been like seamless. So yeah, I do love that part.
That's awesome. Yeah. Do you feel like the family is going to follow suit and come to Florida eventually as well, or are they pretty rooted?
No, I think probably they would be up for moving. Definitely someplace warm, that's for sure. And Florida's like the perfect place. So I'll work on it. For sure.
I love it. I love it. Good question here from the fans here, piping as Dawson. Would you rather cardio train in the heat or main event media during fight week?
Main event media for sure.
There we go. All right.
Nothing's worse than cardio.
We don't want cardio. We do enough of that stuff in our normal day-to-day working.
There we go. I love it. I love it. Elle, if you don't have anything else, don't want to keep Dakota. We really do. We appreciate you. We have nothing but love and respect for you here at Fight Bananas. Elle, you have anything else for Dakota?
No, just congratulations again, girl. Thank you so much. I'll see you in 3 hours, actually.
Yes. Thank you so much for supporting, guys. Thank you.
Of course. Dakota, we'll see you in Nashville, Tennessee. We're so excited. We'll definitely we're pumped to see you live and maybe even main event that Nashville card. We'll see.
We'll see. Bye, guys. Thank you. Bye.
There we go. Dakota Ditcheva, the face of PFL. Dude, she's the best.
It's a beast. Let's go. Heck yeah.